Welcome back to Special Friends Podcast. My name is Mary Santora.
I'm Sara Huntington.
What?
Nothing.
You can't even... I'm a different person. I
hate what you're doing.
What do you hate?
The outfit.
I look so good. I look so good right now. Tell me, for real. So for real. The glasses are a bit much. I get that. Tell me the pigtail bandana look isn't a good look.
You look like Willie Nelson.
No, Willie Nelson has braids down here. I do not look like Willie Nelson. I look like the hot black girl from the Bring It On.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look
she doesn't look like Willie Nelson.
like the black girl
Clovers.
for sure.
Clovers.
Yeah.
With her little pieces down. This is a
That's
good
what
look.
I was thinking.
All I'm saying is, it's a good look. The bandana pigtail, or bandanas in general, we got to bring them back.
I feel like bandanas are not out.
Headscarves are in. Bandanas are not in.
Yeah. I used to wear my grandpa's handkerchiefs around my head.
Yes, my dad had I have one, I swear to God, before I found these bandanas for the Backstreet Boys show at the Chinese dollar store.
Yeah.
Up on Steinway, everything's 99 cents. And before I could find it, I had one from my dead dad that I was like, I might have to wear my dad's bandana.
My grandpa was just like blowing his nose in it, and I'm like, give it to me. I need to put it on my head.
Like an actual hanky.
Yeah, my grandpa used like an actual handkerchief, put it in his like pocket, and then my grandma would wash them, and then I would put them on my head.
Gross, dude.
But they
way
looked
worse.
like that. They looked
Yeah.
like he used like bandanas as his handkerchiefs.
So I went to see Backstreet Boys in Las Vegas at the Sphere. And I am not exaggerating when I say it was a life-changing experience. Like, I came into Sarah's room last night and I was like, I am different. And she's like, are you being serious? I'm like, I cannot be so serious right now. It was amazing. Seeing the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere for a 35-year-old who has grown up with their music, who my first CD and my first CD player were Backstreet Boys. You have to understand, they have been in my life almost my entire life. Their first album came out in 1997 when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you have a band like that you've just been obsessed with since you were a child?
I mean, probably like Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's just, I mean, I went with my three best friends from 6th grade. So we've also grown through the Backstreet Boys music. Mm-hmm. And it's like each song is like a different part of your life. And you remember what you were going through when that album came out. Now, this tour was a little bit different because it was the 25th anniversary of the Millennium album, which is crazy that it was 25 years ago already. I feel so old when I say stuff like that. But so everybody, I don't even know where to start. It was so exciting. So I got to hang out with my best friends, which was so fun. And we go and they do this like, what? I'm all over the place.
It's giving like teenager, like explaining how their prom went. Like, first of all, I don't even know where to begin.
I don't know where to start. Like, do we start with the pictures? Do we start with what do we start with?
Me and my four best friends, we met up and we had already planned our outfits. And
we did. We literally did.
And we were like, should we get dinner first? Or like, and then like one of my friends is like dating this new guy. So she was like kind of scared to text him. But
I
like,
understand.
I have
This
a
is
full-time
exactly what
boyfriend.
it is. This is exactly what it is, except it's husbands, okay?
Yeah.
Except it's husbands and children now.
Girls
That's it.
never change. Like, we really do, like, no matter what, when we meet up with our four best friends, it doesn't matter if you're 15 or if you're 35. Like,
Yes.
even my mom and her friends, I watch them. I'm like, she still has her high school best
You turn
friends.
into a teenage girl again.
They are the same people. I can just watch them. I'm like, oh, you guys were like fun when you were teenagers.
Yes.
And they still are, but like the way they act when they're together at 65 is like, it never changes.
It never changes. And you have your core group of girlfriends that it's like that around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it was that. It was very much, it's high school vibes, but we're like partying, we're having fun, and we're listening to music. So they had this thing, it was called the Backstreet Boys Experience, that was free at the Venetian Hotel that you go to before or after whenever. And we got in our outfits, all dressed up. I FaceTimed Brian because I had the bandana. If you look at my Instagram, I had the blue eyeshadow, I had this, I had the chunky necklaces, I had the bracelets, I had my ass out, I had a thong bodysuit with just a lace over. I overdid it. The big blue chunky belt, all of it. Everyone else looked pretty normal.
Yeah.
They just had like a little touch of blue with an all-white outfit, right? I FaceTimed Brian to show him my outfit, and then everyone else is like doing a little stupid catwalk and whatever. And he goes, Mary, why are you the only one who doesn't look like a normal member of society? I was like, because it's 2001 and no one else is dressed like 2001.
Well, it's Vegas. Like,
It's Vegas.
I literally have walked around with just a thong bikini on in Vegas
and
before.
no one cares.
No.
You're allowed. There's certain restaurants you can't go in if you have your butt out, but
Yeah, but like when I think of Vegas, it's like, oh, I'm gonna wear something I would never wear. One, because like Vegas is either hot girls in a thong bikini or the most decrepit, ugliest man in his nicest sweatpants walking around.
or because there's a lot of people who just go to gamble.
Exactly.
So they're just old, fat people with gambling addictions. That's a lot of it too.
Yeah, there are 2 tiers in Vegas, and it's old decrepit man in his nice sweatpants, and then the hottest girls you've ever seen in like thong bikinis. I'm like, I'm gonna go for that side.
Yeah.
I'm going on
Because
hot
I'm
girl
not going
thong
to dress
bikini.
like this. I'm not going to have my ass out around people I know. And I was trying to explain this to Brian because I sent him a picture and he's like, that's a little bit much. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, it's Vegas. Like, why wouldn't I have my ass out in Vegas? And he's like, I mean, it's just a really revealing outfit. I was like, do you not want me to wear it? And he was like, you can do whatever you want. He's like, I would never tell you what to wear, but it doesn't mean I like it or I'm comfortable with it. I know. Well, because it is valid, but I was also like, but I'm going to have my butt out. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, okay, people go back and forth where it's like, is this disrespectful to your partner if they tell you, like, hey, I'm not super comfortable with that? But then again, I was like, I would never, ever dress like this in front of people that I know.
Yeah.
I'm with my 3 best friends seeing our favorite band in Vegas. I'm not going like this in Cleveland, Ohio.
Would Brian care if you were going somewhere with him dressed like that?
Well, because I told him, I said, just tell me I'm hot. He goes, that's the problem. He's like, the outfit is too hot because it was like a deep plunge bodysuit too. I don't know. He probably, if I think it's more like, I don't know. I'd have to ask him.
Yeah.
But so they do this Backstreet Boys experience. So we're all in our outfits, and it's just basically like photo ops.
Yeah.
They have like different setup where it says like Millennium, and me and my friends did like the Millennium pose, and like they did a TRL stage.
I saw that.
Yeah, so there's like a TRL stage with cardboard cutouts of the boys, and then you go stand next to your favorite boy, AJ, by the way. And
if you're listening,
AJ McLean, please respond to my DMs. I've been sexually harassing
Have you actually DM'd him?
No, I've been tagging him in like videos and stuff.
People that DM a celebrity
No.
scare me.
I'm not like DMing him like, hey, let's hang out and meet up. But
Yeah.
I was like posting videos of him singing with like the drool emoji.
That's fine.
Is that sexual
But like
harassment?
an actual DM of like, hey, do you want to meet up after your
no,
show
no,
tonight
no,
to like
no.
MGK or something? I'm like, what are you doing?
Nothing like that.
Yeah.
AJ's so talented. I'm watching him. He carried the show. Mm-hmm. Brian has a vocal cord issue.
Your boyfriend.
No, not my Brian. Brian Luttrell. Brian Luttrell from Backstreet Boys. He has a vocal cord disorder or something that he's been dealing with for like 10, 15 years. So he's just, his vocal cords, something about the muscles in them where they strain too much or something. Mm-hmm. He was struggling.
His noids or whatever. What's it called? What? It's like on Pitch Perfect. It was like this huge deal. She got like nodes. I think it's nodes.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
No, his is like a disorder with the muscles in his throat.
Oh.
But so AJ carried the show. He's so talented and he's so hot and he can still dance. I will watch a 52-year-old man do a little side shuffle.
I do love that they're still doing the same dance.
The same choreography.
I worry that like they're bored.
They probably are.
You showed me some of the videos and they look like they're really into it still.
They have to be, Sarah. Think about a Vegas residency. People are spending thousands and thousands of dollars.
But do you think like on their way up on that platform, they're all standing there like, oh my God, here we go.
And then they pop up and then it's showtime. Well, because think about it. It's not nearly the same thing, but as a stand-up comic, as a performer, there have been days where you're like, man, I do not want to fucking go on stage right now.
That's what I was thinking. And like, I think about that, like, I've only been doing stand-up 6 years, and there are jokes that I'm like, I don't want to tell this joke, but I know I have to.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is a tough crowd, and I just need, like, something to, like, hit with them.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine being 50 and still telling my jokes from right now, from my very first joke, like. And
it's different with songs, though.
Yeah,
People don't come to see stand-ups as, like, tell my favorite joke. If you went to a stand-up performance and they told the same jokes for 20 years, you'd be pissed.
I know that, but I still think they have to get bored with it.
I agree. But the difference is it's a different kind of pressure.
The audience loves it. Oh, but I'm sure the Backstreet Boys, They probably, every time they hear that song, like the dun dun, they're like,
yeah,
stop, turn off.
Or are they like, this is why I have $200 million in my bank account?
I don't know. I think I'd get bored with it.
I'm sure it probably goes night to night. But they were, and with it being a Vegas residency, the tickets are super expensive.
Yeah.
You have to fly to get there unless you live in that area of the country, which most people do not, you know. Put yourself up in a hotel. Most people aren't coming for one day.
Yeah.
Like every person in there is probably at least $1,500 invested in this.
Right.
So you have to keep that in mind too, where it's like, oh, you're not just coming to see us when tickets are $50.
Yeah.
Like this is a whole thing. So you have to give it your all every night.
That's why the artists at the Sphere have to be like for older people, because the only people that are going to pay $1,500, you can't have like, I don't know, a younger, I'm trying to think who like a younger person is, like Tate McRae or something. She wouldn't be able to do the Sphere because all her fans are like 16 to 25 years old.
Right.
Like, you have to have the women that are in their 30s.
We got
that
money,
all have kids.
time away from our husbands.
Yeah, like that are like trying to go to Vegas to get away for a weekend and willing to spend the $1,500 to do so.
So, the experience was cool. We got to take our little pictures and get all hyped up, and they're playing the videos and stuff like that. And let me say this, okay? For those of you who are uninitiated, this is what the Backstreet Boys looked like in the 90s and early 2000s. This is AJ. He's my favorite. He's only gotten better with age. They've all only gotten better with age. Kevin was older than everybody.
I do remember that because Kevin was my sister's favorite, and that's when I knew she was in for a world of trouble.
Yes.
When she was like 12 and like the oldest one.
Yes, when she's 12 and she likes the one who's 25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or 30 at that point. I think he's like 57 or something like that now. So Kevin was always the oldest, and then Howie, this guy over here, Kevin and Howie are sleeper cells because they were replaying their old videos. I look at this picture. I'm like, in this picture, Kevin to me is the hottest right now at age 35. When I look at these men.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look at like an old Backstreet Boys cover, I know this is a podcast, and if you're not watching the video, you can't see it, but just Google any older picture of Backstreet Boys. So Kevin right here, they were showing the Quit Playing Games with My Heart video, which I know I'm being so niche right now, but that's the video where they're like in the rain and the water's like dripping down and they're like splashing around and they all have their abs out and they're like grinding. And friggin' Kevin and little baby quiet Howie have these hot bodies and they're like ripped abs. And I'm like, why was I not attracted to this? Like, why did I not think they were hot?
Because you were a kid.
And it's like, I forget that I was 13 and Nick was 17 and AJ was 20.
Yeah.
But the 30-year-olds, I was like, oh, this is like that. Look at that old man. But when I watch it now as a 35-year-old, I'm like, get these young boys off my screen.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, you're so fucking hot. Like, you're so perfect. Like, it's crazy.
Because I was thinking about that. Like, I remember my friends, because I'm a little bit younger than you, but I do remember my friends having like a favorite Backstreet Boy or one that they really liked. I was not like that. I was not boy crazy when I was younger. I did not understand why they were all, like, I was very much like, I idolized women. Like, I loved like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera.
I loved
like,
them too.
Wanted to be like them so bad, but like when it came to like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Boys to Men, I was always just like, I loved their music, but I didn't idolize them the same way I did like female artists. Like,
well, because you can't be them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like, I was like, literally, I was like, I'm going to be Britney Spears. I also kind of looked like Jamie Lynn Spears when I was younger.
Just like a little humble brag. Just like real quick.
So that was my ultimate goal. I did not care about the Backstreet Boys like that.
So what was like your sexual awakening if it wasn't boy bands? Because I feel like for most millennials, it was a boy band. Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, if you're a little bit older, or even back to Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
I think we talked about this. Shia LaBeouf was my sexual awakening. I remember Disturbia, that movie. Yeah. Like, there's something about that, and it was like he lived across the street from that girl, and I was like, I was like, I want to be that girl. Yeah. Like, I would like put myself in the position of being the woman.
You wanted to be watched?
Yeah.
Will someone stalk me, please?
Yeah. Shia LaBeouf stalking me, I was like, no, wait, it wasn't Shia LaBeouf. It was whatever, whoever was stalking her.
With me, too, though, this was the era of music videos. So it was like, waiting for the new Backstreet Boys video to drop was a huge deal. And you couldn't see it anywhere else except on TRL, where they would do like the big, here's the new Backstreet Boys video. And it would be a huge deal. And if you missed it, you missed it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get to see it again until they replay it. So I think that was also like, yeah, I'm young. My hormones are starting to go. And I'm watching abbed up wet boys grinding. And I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I love it. Like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why, but I feel very happy right now and excited, you know? So the show was incredible.
Wait, do guys dancing still turns you on right now? Like,
Oh
that's just
my
not my
God.
thing.
I think it's because I was so into Backstreet Boys, which is more choreography. It's all choreography, right? But you got to think too. Early 2000s was the time when like hip hop and R&B was huge. Think movies like what's the dance battle movie? Not Step Up. You Got Served. Okay. So like movies like that were huge. Dancing movies in the early 2000s. Honey, you know what I mean?
You know another sexual
just the
awakening
album?
movie for me? Save the Last Dance.
Save the Last Dance. That was Channing Tatum.
And Love and Basketball.
All of them, dude.
I was like, wait, I think I may have liked black men a lot when I was a teenager. Because like Love and Basketball and Save the Last
Dance wasn't Channing Tatum. What was Channing Tatum's one? Save the Last Dance, what's his name?
I don't know, but it's Julia Stiles.
It's Julia Stiles, and yeah, she's like a trained ballet dancer, and then the guy teaches her hip hop.
Yeah.
What's the Channing Tatum one? Because he had a dancing movie too.
Are you talking about
Not Magic Mike? It was his first ever movie where he's like a janitor.
Yeah.
He's like a janitor at Juilliard or something like that, and then he ends up.
Yes, I thought that was Step Up for some reason.
Is that Step Up?
I think it might be.
I know Stomp the Yard was the one about fraternities.
Yeah.
But so what I'm saying is that dancing was such a big part of the early 2000s. It, like, all the movies were about men who could dance, or women who could dance, or like dance battles, or all this stuff.
True.
So to me, and then like Chris Brown, which problematic now, I get it, but like Chris Brown's music video for "Take You Down."
Oh yeah,
it was him live at a concert, and they had a bed on the stage, and the stage was like rotating, and he was on a harness, and he was like humping the bed. Dude, it's burned into my memory. This is like probably 7th or 8th grade. And I remember watching it in my friend's Megan's computer room. We're watching Chris Brown make love to this mattress. And I'm like, I need to be there. I need to be under that mattress. And I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what sex really was. But I was like, I know that is the place for a woman right there. This woman. Yeah. I'm a woman now. But yeah, dancing is super attractive to me. But the show is incredible. They played all the hits. They played Millennium almost in its entirety, but then they also played a bunch of the bangers from their first album, just Backstreet Boys in Black and Blue. I don't think they played anything. One newer song called Siberia, which... Backstreet Boys, can we talk about the Sphere Siberia experience? What is going on? Because it was... The Sphere has like these cool 3D graphics. It was truly immersive and truly unreal, and you need to go see a show at the Sphere. Point blank. Everyone should experience it. But this Siberia song is like a slow song, and they had the Backstreet Boys faces in the mountains. Think Mount Rushmore.
I was going to say like
I'm
Mount
dead
Rushmore.
serious. Think Mount Rushmore, but they're frozen. Okay? So they have icicles from their beards, but they're singing. They're singing from the mountains. It was so weird, dude. And so there were some graphics that were incredible, and then there were graphics like the Siberia graphic where I'm like, who is this for?
Yeah. Who's your Mount Rushmore? The Backstreet Boys, I guess.
What is this? And they were like, we're singing from the mountains, but it was so distracting that I couldn't watch the boys because I was so lost on what was happening in this graphic. And some of them were so cool. And
I want to know which one wanted that risk. Like, which one was like...
paint our face. Because there was like a video, though, in viral of the way that they did it, where they really did like put plaster around their heads, and it's them singing. And then the rest of it is like generated. Yeah. Computer generated, CGI or whatever. But there's videos of them walking around all icicled up with their little plasters on. And then, like, just, talking, hanging out. Yeah. I'm like, what is the point of this? You're so frozen in the mountains of Siberia. Whatever. My friends I didn't know that song. My friends who knew the song loved it.
And that's a new song.
it was newer than Millennium
Okay.
and, you know, any of the other albums.
Yeah.
But then some of the graphics were incredible and only enhanced the experience. Like, they almost looked like 2000s music videos.
Yeah.
Like, with the way they would have, you know, people make the joke, it looks like a cheese grater put on
Yeah.
its side, and then people would dance inside of it. But think of that in 3D all around
I
you.
do want to go to that Sphere.
It was really
I've heard,
cool.
like, pretty much, like, any concert you see there is going to be pretty
There's
life-changing
not
if you're, like, interested in... I think no matter what, even if you don't care about the band.
If you don't care about the band, there's stuff to look at.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't hate the music because you're still seeing live performance. But then there were some graphics that were unbelievable that like really like took you back to the 2000s where you're like, oh, this looks like their music video, but like enhanced and for 2025. And then there was some like that's Siberia, and there was another one where they were like going through like a mushroom trip. It looked like it was this very vibrant, colorful mushroom forest. And I'm watching it and I'm like, this doesn't have anything to do with this song.
Yeah.
So some of it was a little distracting.
Yeah.
And some of it was like, oh my God, this makes it so much better.
Yeah.
I think it really enhanced the slow songs. Like ballads when they're just standing there singing and maybe doing their little side steps. And then you have like a weird, you know,
Waterfall,
smoke girl.
yeah.
Yeah, for Drowning, which is like one of my favorite songs. It was like an ocean theme.
Yeah.
Because I'm drowning in your love. And, you know, this oceans and waves crashing and stuff like that is really cool. That is enough. You are not allergic
My
to
eyes
AJ.
are really itchy too. I don't know what's going on.
You're not
I'm
allergic
dying.
to Backstreet Boys.
That's what it is, Mary. You're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to take that off.
I can't. I'll never take it off. Guess how many days I've had this shirt on?
Since you bought it,
Yes.
6 days.
4.
Okay.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And you haven't washed it?
Where would I wash it? I was in Las Vegas. I got home last night at 9 o'clock. I slept in it. I've slept in this shirt. I have not taken the shirt off for 4 days.
You wore that through the airport?
Yep.
You wore that on an airplane and then to bed?
Yep.
Gross.
I don't care.
Have you looked at like
I
what?
had a hoodie on though.
Oh.
This was
Okay.
underneath.
Now you're gonna start defending yourself.
Get in here.
Okay. No.
Come on.
It's not about what you smell like. It's what an airplane seat germs are.
I had a hoodie on over it. I didn't just wear the t-shirt.
Okay.
I'm not a crazy person.
Okay.
Anyway,
You didn't say that at first.
Sarah, I have a new around the house shirt because apparently you have a problem with me only having 2.
Well, you also said it's big, but it's not. Like, it's very short on you.
It's short. Everything was cropped.
Yeah.
Like, this is a large, or maybe even an extra large, but I wanted like a big around the house shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, well, Sarah says we only have 2 around the house shirts.
I like shirts cropped, though. I like a big t-shirt that's cropped.
Everyone does. Give me just 1 second. Take a sip of my water. You can't use that cup. That's my cup.
Why would I use that cup? What would I ever need that
I
cup
paid
for?
$8 for that cup. I got a Red Bull in
Yeah,
that
I've
cup.
also been to an event where I get cups. Like, I have like
That's
6
a
of them
sacred
in
cup.
there.
That's a sacred cup.
I've
If
been
I
to
see
like
you drinking out of that cup, I'll slit your throat.
I've been to 6 Broadway shows. I have all the cups.
I'll slit your throat. You touch that cup.
You also live in New York and like you've never been to a Broadway show. That's so crazy.
I have.
To me.
I went to Aladdin when Brian was here.
Oh.
Okay, and people don't believe me when I say this. I come from Cleveland, which has Playhouse Square, which
Yeah.
is the second biggest theater in the world to Broadway.
Yeah.
And all of the touring stuff that Broadway gets, we get in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So I have seen a lot of Broadway shows for half the price
Yeah.
in Cleveland. So for me, it's almost like I would rather wait until I go home if I'm already home for a weekend and see it at Playhouse.
Yeah, because it's cheaper or
It's
whatever.
cheaper
but
and-
also off Broadway here. But whatever, we don't have to get into that.
It's not off Broadway here.
Well,
oh, you're saying
yeah,
go
like,
see an
go
off-Broadway
see
show.
off Broadway
Yeah.
show because you can get them like pretty cheap and like
last minute and
it's
stuff.
not something that you'd be able to see anywhere else.
Yeah. So the show was absolutely incredible. Spending time with my friends was amazing. It was like, I've been sad, and I've talked about how sad I've been, and we've been back and forth, and it's been a very stressful couple months, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then when I got there and you fall back into your like, truly these 3 women and my sister, Brian, you, like there's very few people, maybe not even you yet, where I feel like I can be, hold on, and I'll tell you why. Where it's like they've known you for so long
Yeah.
that there's nothing I could say that would surprise them. There's nothing I could say that they would judge me for. Or even if there's a little judgment, it'll go away. Where it's like, I don't have to explain anything.
Yeah.
I can say whatever, fully truthful, completely out there, and they'll just listen and support me.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
When they know, like, your whole background since you're 10.
Yeah.
Like, it's a different kind of a bond, and you just feel so, like, at peace.
Right.
Where it's like, oh, nothing could happen this weekend to fuck it up.
Yeah.
And even if you're a little mad, there's 4 of us. Go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go take a half hour.
I'm not really close with my high school friends like that. Like, I think we all just, like, moved and got separated throughout time. But, like, college friends, I'm close like that. But, like, as far as, like, my friends that I was friends with when I was, like, middle school, I mean, we still, you know, like, follow each other on Instagram, catch up with each other. You know, my best friend Chandler and Megan, like, I'm much closer with Chandler still. But, yeah, like, I'm not super close with my middle school friends
It's just
anymore.
these 3. They're the only ones I've really kept in contact with.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, it was just like a very, very rejuvenating weekend. Where it's like I was very stressed out and really sad, and I went into it and I got to see my best friends and just be like in our little dynamic. And then we went and saw the Backstreet Boys, and we're all screaming and so into it, and it's just like this feeling of nostalgia with the people from that era, and it was just a completely perfect, amazing, wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Good.
I feel
like you needed that.
I needed it so bad. Like, and it wasn't until, like, we're getting ready to leave yesterday that I was like, I don't want to go. Like, I want to just live in this.
I want to live in the sphere.
I want to live in this just fake world of Backstreet Boys and best friends. And it just reminded you of, like, being carefree at 13.
Yeah.
Where there weren't any problems. You're just with your friends.
Yeah.
Singing Backstreet Boys, putting on blue eyeshadow. Like, it's just the best.
I think I am starting to understand that with New York. It's like New York, you come here to work and grind, and it's not fun. And then, like, you enjoy when you leave more. Because, like, this is it's the pace here is so fast and everyone's doing stuff all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, you are here to work.
Yes.
You are not here to, like, have fun. And, like, when people, like, come here for vacation, I'm just like, I've even came here for vacation, and I'm like, it's kind of a lot.
It's too much.
And people are always like, oh, it's, like, overwhelming to go there. I'm like, yeah, it's not a vacation place.
No. You
are there to, like, make moves and try and figure stuff out with your life. You go on vacation in places like Vegas and Scottsdale, or, you know, I love Scottsdale, dude.
Scottsdale's like where everyone from LA goes if they can't make it.
Yeah.
Scottsdale has some fucking hot people, dude.
Hot and rich.
And I didn't realize, because someone told me that it's like people who either age out or just can't quite get it in LA move to Scottsdale.
Yeah. So it's just all these hot LA people that, like, have, like, probably married a rich guy.
Yeah.
Or a girl. Married someone rich. Yeah.
When you're saying New York is no fun, I thought of Remember the Titans. Oh, you've never seen that. You've never seen any of the good movies. It's like a football movie.
Yeah, I know.
Denzel
Like
Washington's
yeah.
And the one guy, the black guy from Scrubs.
Okay.
He's one of the players.
Yeah.
And he's yelling at him about having fun. And he's like, no fun, whatever. And then I just remember, it's burned into my mind of him looking at Denzel and being like, zero fun, sir.
That's literally zero fun, sir.
Zero fun, sir.
Yeah, and you're not meant to come here and have a blast. Like, you go on vacation, then you have fun, and then you come back here and, like, this is work all the time. That's all that's here. So
we so one of my friends is she's a Vice girl. You know, she gambles. She used to smoke. She'll drink. She'll smoke weed. And then the other 2 are tightwads. My best friend Kelsey is a tight wad, okay? But that's good. She's responsible. She makes money. She works very hard. She's very good at her job. But she doesn't gamble. She thinks it's completely pointless. And my other friend, Caitlin, so Travis is the one with the vices. And then Caitlin is, she lives on a farm, like a working fruit farm.
Yeah.
So she's a hippie. She doesn't shave her legs. She's, like, very
it's interesting how you all are so vastly different.
Oh, we are so different.
Yeah.
So she's very into, like, everything is all natural and vegan, and, like, she literally lives off of her own land.
So Vegas is probably terrifying to her.
She was literally like, guys, there's nothing about this trip other than you 3 that I want to be there for. Like, it's not her thing at all.
Yeah.
So we had, like, after the experience, but before the show started, we had, like, an hour. And they're all like, what are we going to do for an hour? And I was like, we're in a casino. Like, what do you mean, what are we going to do for an hour?
Yeah.
So I taught them how to play slots. And I was so happy that because slots are such a freaking gamble where it's like, if you don't get a bonus round and it takes your money right away.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck was that?
There's no way to show people who hate gambling. No, I swear it's fun.
Yeah. Wait. Like,
no. Let me just put $500 or $600 more
if we get
dollars
6 piggies, it's going to be really cool.
Yes. So we were playing Dragon Link, which is like it's such a good game. It's one of my favorite games. We have to collect all the little gold balls. And if you collect the 15 gold balls, you win the prize, okay? We're betting like $2 or something like that. We're all taking turns and we're cheering for it. It was really fun. So we get into the bonus and we're getting the balls and we're getting the balls. We get down to 14 balls. We have 1 spot left. And I'm telling them, I was like, you guys, if we get 1 more ball, we win $61,000.
Yeah.
And my friend Caitlin, the farmer, she goes, that's not real. That's not real. I was like, no, I swear on my life. She goes, no, that's not how this. I was like, it's right there. Like, that's the literal real rules.
Yeah.
And she goes, if we win $61,000, I will poop my pants right here. So they like got to see it be fun and not just like
a money grab, which it still probably took all your money because you didn't.
No, we cashed out. So we get the bonus on our second spin. All right. And we won like $130 on the bonus. And both Caitlin and Kelsey are like, cash out. We're up $130. Like, cash out right now. And I was like, no, like, it's heating up. Like, Travis is with me, like, no, let's get it to 500. Like, so me and Travis are like, keep going. And they're like, leave. I can't even, Kelsey, I can't even watch this. I can't believe you're just going to waste this money. You just want that's so much money. And
$131. It's just so interesting the way you can look at gambling. Like, $131. Like, and I would say, like, the only way that I'm, like, satisfied and I'm like, okay, is, like, 1,000 or more. And then I'm normally like, okay.
Because I'm taking what I'm willing to lose.
Yeah.
So if I'm taking $300, I'm like, I'm fine losing $300.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cash out at $400.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
1,000 or more is what would excite me. But I also, growing up with, like, gambling parents.
Yes,
like,
it's very different when you come from it.
Yeah, my parents were like, if I would have won $100, they would have been like, okay.
Good job. Up your bets. Why are you still betting $2?
Yeah.
You idiot?
Why are you still doing the minimum bet? That's disgusting.
Right.
Like, my parents would not be proud of me unless it comes down to, like, childhood trauma. I'm like, my parents would never be proud of me.
They walk past you betting $5 and they're like, pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that? Oh, you got your little $250. Good job.
You got B's in school and you only bet minimum bet. Like, you're useless.
So the last full day, Monday. No, what's today? Wednesday. We came home Tuesday. Monday was the last full day. My friend Kelsey, her grandparents live in Vegas. She had to go see her grandparents. And mind you, 110 degrees outside.
Yeah.
She goes, hey, my parents live right by this Red Rocks National Park. It's really pretty. Do you guys want to come with me to my grandparents' house and then go see this national park? And me and Travis were like, absolutely not. Oh, like, there's nothing.
Nice.
It's 110 degrees outside.
Yeah.
You want to go on a hike?
Yeah.
You want to go outside in 110 degrees?
Yeah, I guess not.
So we were like, no, thank you. Have fun. But Caitlin, the farmer, was like, yes, I want to go see these Red Rocks. And they were like, what are you guys going to do? I was like, we're going to go gamble. And so we gambled all day. Like, we went, I had 2 hotel rooms because of, like, comped. It's the whole thing where it's like, if you get a comped room, they'll give you free play and a dining credit. But the free play for the slot machines and the dining credit money don't get loaded until you check into the hotel.
Yeah.
So we had rooms at Golden Nugget and Circa in Las Vegas. And so we were just kind of bouncing back and forth between them to, like, eat food and do whatever. So me and Travis spent the whole day just going on machines. I taught her roulette. She wanted to learn how to gamble. She's like, I'm always too scared to play table games.
Yeah.
So can you teach me how to play blackjack? And if it's 1 p.m. on a Monday, we're the only 2 people at the blackjack table, So we get back. Travis is going on a roll. Brian calls me, and I was like, you want to FaceTime? He's like, I want you to play the pig game. I said, okay. So I FaceTime him. I'm playing the pig game. And as I'm playing the pig game, in the background, Travis is on the train game, which is the game Brian and I hit for $10,000. So Travis is on, and she is getting, I'm not kidding, every 5 spins is a bonus. Just bonus after bonus after bonus. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I go back there, and we're watching, we're playing. I lose my $200 immediately on the pigs. I'm like, Brian, you picked the wrong game. He's like, oh, my bad, whatever. But Travis put in $100, gets it up to 1,000.
Oh, damn.
And then, so we're still playing. When they get back from the Red Rocks, it's like 5:30 at night, and they're like, Kelsey's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, dude, she's on a roll. don't go
winning.
in there.
That's what we're doing.
And I told her, because Kelsey told us to
How are
cash
your little
out.
rocks?
How are your little
We have $1,000.
110-degree rocks? No, but they said it was beautiful, and they only got out and took pictures, and it was great. But I told Kelsey, because she keeps telling people to cash out. If you were up $5, she will get like mad at you and be like, "You're winning, get off the machine." I told her, I said, don't go in there. She's having a great time. Yeah. She's winning. We don't need the vibes fucked up. And Kelsey got kind of mad, though, where she's like, all right, well, just let us know when you guys are done. Like, not mad, but like I maybe offended a little that I'm like, don't go in there. Like, you're going to, vibes are so important when you're gambling. If someone sits down next to you and they're all pissed off. Yeah. I'm down 10,000. I'm like, get away from me. I'm having a good time. Yeah. But yeah, Travis ended up winning $1,000. Nice. Yeah, she was killing it. She was having so much fun. She just kept like, I was like taking pictures of her, and like, we had a little system where she like had to be holding her beer, and then she'd spin it with her left hand, and then I had to get up and like walk away from her, and then she'd hit a bonus. It was a really fun day.
Best part of, even though it's like clearly that's where you start to see true addiction. It's like where you have these little rituals and stuff, but it
was all silly. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, it was really fun.
Like having fun with your friends. Yeah.
Well, and what's fun is that I haven't gambled for fun in a very long time.
Yeah, like your friends were watching and you're taking turns on the machine. You're not like sneaking off and being like, I'll be right back. And,
hey, I'm gonna go. I'll be the pool. Yeah, and I'm gone for 4 hours. Yeah, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It's not that. It was like a couple $100 and everybody. And you know what? I'm telling you, that's when you win. That's when you win money, is when it's like a communal fun thing. I know. And when I sneak away to do my little bets, is when I'm down $1,500. I know. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? You know?
I always win when somebody else is watching me. Like when like we're just having fun and a friend is watching me.
It's to keep you in line.
Yeah. Yeah, so you don't just go like, well, I just won 100. I might as well start betting the $10 bets. Like, it's,
So, beautiful weekend. Amazing time. One of the best weekends I've probably ever had in my life.
Wow.
Definitely top 10. Maybe top 5.
Wow. I feel like not a lot of people can say that about Vegas. Not a lot of people can put Vegas in their... Most people put Vegas vacations in their bottom.
Well, yeah.
The lowest points of their life.
If we were just going there to gamble, it would have been completely different.
Or but just like I feel like, you know, bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, like just like I feel like bad things happen in Vegas, even if it's not gambling, like drinking, or you end up like, you know, like I think most of my Vegas trips, I've made mistakes.
Right. Oh, the Tupperware set. So
yeah, why do we have glass Tupperware right now?
So I got free play at different casinos. So I went to go activate my free play at the Golden Nugget. You had to go activate it, give them your ID and all that stuff, $220. They activate it, they go, okay, and then here's your free gift. And they hand me a glass Tupperware set. And I looked at her, I was like, what? She goes, we're doing a giveaway today from noon to 4. And I just happened to be there at the time during the giveaway. So I got this like nice glass Tupperware set. So funny. But I was also like, I flew here. Like,
yeah, I was just like,
to get this home. So I'm walking around Vegas with a glass Tupperware set, and my friends were like, "Did you buy Tupperware as like a souvenir for somebody?" I was like,
yeah, Sarah's really into meal prepping.
Could you imagine if that was like, "Hey, I went to Vegas, I got you this Tupperware," but it also reminded me of gambling addict parents. Yeah, because that is the gifts you would get. Yeah, my mom has an entire trunk in her car full of casino gifts. We're just like, do you and Brian need a 4-person tent? Yeah. We're like, what? Nobody needs a 4-person tent. Like, what are you talking about? So now we have a brand new glass Tupperware set.
I was wondering why you bought them. I'm like, we've been talking about like, you know, moving and stuff like that. So I'm like, why was she like Tupperware? That's what we need right now.
I'm invested. I talked the whole time about Vegas. I'm so sorry. It was
great. You told me that that's what you were going to do.
I said it. I was just too excited. Talk about Vegas. But, all right. It was amazing. Best weekend of my life. Give us a Houston recap. You went to go see your red string, red flag ex-boyfriend.
I was like, I don't really, I mean, like nothing bad happened. So it is like, I was like, I don't really have much to talk about. My flight got delayed on Thursday. Bad day for us. My flight got delayed like 12 hours.
My car got towed.
And then Mary's like, oh, let's go, go to Five Below. And I love Five Below because I'm trying to quit vaping. And so I eat
sour candies.
I eat these sour candies until my mouth, because I didn't vape the whole time in Houston. Nice. But I was doing so much of the sour candy that my tongue, like I was peeling skin off of it.
Gross, dude.
I was going like this, and the skin would come off my tongue. Oh, it still is a little bit. So now I'm addicted to Sour Sprite, which I think is like almost more embarrassing than being addicted to a vape.
Probably.
So anyway, yeah, car got towed. My flight got delayed, but then I ended up getting there like 11 p.m. And I mean, to just like describe this person, like we couldn't be more opposite in some ways. Like I am very much like, you see my decor. It's very like pink and stupid. And, you know, like in my bedroom, there's like a Renaissance picture of my cat. Like just like very silly, goofy decorating styles. Everything there, I walk in and it's just like, you know, marble countertops, white couches. It looks like an insane asylum. Even his like bathroom bathroom utensils, like his loofah and his back scrubber, and the thing that he holds the soap on, all black. Like it's just like so
creepy.
Yeah, perfectly. Ant. It's just an ant. It's just
Sarah,
an ant.
don't
It's just an
do
ant.
that.
I thought it was a spider.
What?
My hand.
Oh
Relax.
God, get it, kill
Shut
it.
up. It's fine.
Don't. Not on my shirt. Not on my shirt.
Eat it.
No, you eat it. Fear factor.
You want me to eat an
Eat
ant?
it. Eat it.
You couldn't do it.
No, eat it. Sarah, you didn't eat it.
What?
There it is. Why are you doing that?
Because I'm telling you, you could never go on Fear Factor.
There's no
You're
money
gagging.
involved.
You're
I
gagging
can
at
see it on your tongue.
You're gagging at me eating it, and you thought
There's
you
no
were gonna go on
reason to.
Fear Factor.
I am gonna go on Fear Factor. There's no reason for you to eat it. I would have won $1 million. You're a psycho.
You know, I used to eat money, like to be funny. I'd put the whole dollar bill in my mouth, and I thought it was funny.
What is wrong with you?
I probably
I love how you're
created
like,
COVID.
this dude's house is an insane asylum, and then in the next sentence you're eating bugs.
Like, exactly.
Maybe
we
you guys
couldn't
belong
be,
together.
We couldn't be more opposite. Like both insane. I'm not saying that we're not both insane, just in very opposite ends of the spectrum.
Did any of those toxic traits come between you, or did you fall right back into relationship mode? Like, what was the vibe?
I mean, like it is very easy to be around him. And I was like, you know, this sounds like so corny, but like he feels like home to me, which can be for someone like me horrible.
Yes.
Actually, like home to me is not a safe place.
No, it's chaotic.
Yeah. So like, you know, people are always like, oh, find that partner that feels like home. Find that person that feels like home. Okay, cool. But also,
my home's on fire.
Yeah.
Have you heard of arson?
Like, it's not a good thing that someone feels like home to me, but he does. So like that level of comfort to just like, you know, like I felt no awkwardness. Like I just remember in like my past like couple relationships, whenever I'd go over to their house, I was just kind of like, you know, you're sitting on the furniture, like, and like you don't really know how to act, and also like not like as nice of a place. Like his place is like very nice, and I walk in there and I have no like fear. Like I just walked in, you know, like I like had to shower, so I didn't even ask him where the shower was. I just like took off my clothes, like got like found his towels, got in the shower. I had to shower
naked in the shower.
Also, that's
Sarah!
another thing. Like I don't even feel like uncomfortable being like it just like everything is just easy, and also like it's like probably the closest person I've ever been with in my life. Like, you know, as far as like the amount of time that we spent together. So like there was no awkwardness at all. Like we ended up getting a hotel room downtown because I did shows in Houston. By the way, the Secret Group in Houston, Texas was such a vibe. Like the crowds were good. Venue. Even like there was one show, there were only like maybe like 15 people at it, but I still had a blast.
15
like,
good people are better than 50 who don't care.
Yeah, like just a fun time. And then I also did the Riot. Super cool. The comics in Houston were all super supportive and nice, so like that part was amazing. But he does live like 40 minutes from downtown Houston, so we ended up getting a hotel. And even in the hotel, you know, like it wasn't like, oh, I have to poop, like I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
Like just to be able to like, feel like that level of comfort with someone. Like,
did he drink? Did he go to rehab?
No.
Did he go to rehab while you were there?
No. And like that whole thing, like I still am just like, why would you even tell me that? You know?
Did you bring it up? Were you like, why would you lie? Like, this, did you say like this made me question everything.
Yeah, it was like, why would you tell me that? And he was like, I didn't tell you that, like, I needed to go to rehab. I told you that my mom freaked out on me and told me that I should go to rehab.
Right.
He's like, I feel like I scared you in that moment. He's like, but if you don't want me to drink this whole weekend, I won't drink this whole weekend. It's not like a big deal to me. He's like, I said something like out of context and I like, he didn't tell me I overreacted. He's like, I scared you.
Yeah.
And so like, and some of the things he told me, I was like, you're lying, because he's like, no, she like freaked out and she came into my house and like told me that I needed to go to rehab and my pillows were dirty and I needed to get rid of all my pillows. And I'm like, what the, like, none of this makes sense.
Do you know when they say that when people are lying, they put too many details in it?
And
like, what do the pillows have to do with anything?
So I'm like, this is crazy. This is a lie. But then we get into his mom's car the next day because he has a Tesla. So like it was just hard to drive it from back and forth to downtown.
The man with the giant insane asylum house has a Tesla? Paid for you to get into a nice hotel downtown?
So we had to take his mom's car because it's hard for the Tesla to like get back and forth downtown.
Hard.
Well, it is because it runs out of fucking energy, dude. Like, that's why a Tesla kind of sucks. Like, we can't drive it back and forth 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Or else it dies on us. Like, that's annoying as fuck.
You take his mom's car.
Take his mom's car. There's pillows in the back. And his mom's like, I bought you those pillows.
Oh, so he was telling the truth.
So it was... And I'm looking at the pillows like, she really did yell at him and tell him he needed pillows.
That's okay.
So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
That's tough when you're like certain someone's lying because it's so out there and you're like, oh, well, this is okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, because I walked, like, it like started adding up because I walked in and he's like, oh, I have to go get you a pillow for the bed. And I'm like, okay, maybe he was being serious about the whole your pillows are dirty thing. And then get in his mom's car and she's got new pillows for him. And I'm like, what? So I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So, well, wow. So you don't know. Is this like a fun one-time thing? Are we going to be going back and forth? Was it like, where'd you leave things?
We didn't really leave on any, I mean, I said just like that I wanted him to come to New York. I mean, he hates New York, so I would never expect him to like move here or anything. But I'm like, I'm here right now. And I can't just, like, up and leave all the time. So I was like, you have to come here. And so he said that he would. So we're just, I don't know. I feel like I'm very still focused in my career. And that was another thing is how, like, he can be a little bit of I would say that was one of our biggest issues when we were younger, was both of us loved attention. Mm-hmm. So we were constantly, also, both of us are, like, just kind of like spoiled in a way. So it's just two attention whores that have been spoiled their whole lives fighting for attention all the time. Like, that's what caused a lot of our issues. And like, I was kind of worried with him coming to my shows. I was like, he can be like a little bit of a attention whore. And
like
I
he
am
would shout things out?
I just didn't know. I didn't know. Like, cause I was like, oh, like, yeah, you can come back to the green room if you want. Like on the one that I was headlining, and I was still like, but he was so like he was cool chill. And he was so supportive of me. He's like, I'm so proud of you. Like, you are incredible at what you do.
Aww.
And like, you know, you're so happy up there. And he like, you know, brought friends. And so like to see that was like actually kind of nice. I was like, oh, I know, I am really good at this.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I forget where I was going.
Was it worth it?
It was fun, you know. But I don't know. I really don't know. I'm still very...
Worth it?
Ew.
Ew.
Look at your little cheeks. You're so red. Am I red?
Cheeks are good. Well, I have blue glasses on. But you look like
I can feel myself getting red.
Don't talk about it. Meanwhile, I'm fucking creaming over AJ over here in public.
It's so weird because I'm not weird about talking about sex, but I'm weird about actual, like, when I'm like talking about myself. Yeah. Like, I'll be like, I can't come. But like when I'm like, I had a very romantic weekend.
It was like, let's just say he pushed all the right buttons.
No, that
And I'm
part.
over here like, AJ, grind on me.
That part has never been our issue, though.
Oh,
I
that's
mean, that part has always. In fact, that part has been our only redeeming quality for a
That's
long
the
time.
part that made you stay together longest.
Yeah, it's like, we can fix this.
Yeah.
Just take your clothes off. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out tomorrow.
Well, to be honest with you, Brian and I's sex life is so good that that's, I think, what makes being apart so hard. Is that when we do, like, have an argument or things are weird or we're having a bad day, we can't just fucking get it over with.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, God damn it. Like, we had to talk about this?
yeah.
Because not everything always warrants a conversation at home. Like, if you have a little bit of a bicker and it's weird for a day, and then you just have sex and it's normal.
Yeah.
But here, we have a little bit of a bicker and it's weird for 3 days. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk to you, but I would sleep with you right now.
I do think, like, a good sex life is very, very important in a relationship. Like, I truly, for a few years, I forgot that I could come during sex. And I was like, oh.
Well, congrats.
Oh.
There you go.
I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, it's good. Everything's
Okay.
good. All right,
Okay.
love
No,
it.
I feel pretty good this week.
You know what? New York's not so bad.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
I was like,
Pretty good life.
turns out I'm pretty fun.
So we both had sexual awakenings this weekend.
Yeah.
We both felt like we were at home. I felt like I was at
Yeah.
home with my friends. You
Yeah.
felt like you were at home with a toxic man, which is lovely. We love that for us. So it was great. Everybody had a good weekend. And so who knows what next week will bring. No teasers because we're all just living life. We're on a high. And I love you guys. I love you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so at Special Friends Podcast on everything. Mine is at Mary Santora Comedy.
At Sarah Pop-Tarts.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.